Hello and welcome back to the second lesson of the subject Advanced Public Financial Management. The topic is Introduction to Public Financial Management. In this lesson, we are going to study the relevance of the PFM Act in the management of public finances. And the PFM Act of 2012 candidates stands as a cornerstone of public financial management in Kenya, serving as the principal legal framework that governs how public finances are managed at both the national and county government levels. Its relevance is profound and also multifaceted, shaping every stage of the public finance cycle and underpinning the principles of good financial governance. So this act, the PFM Act, the Public Financial Management Act's relevance stems from key contributions to the management of public finances. It stems from key contributions. It stems from key contributions. The relevance of the Public Finance Act in management of public finances stems from key contributions. It stems from key contributions to the management of public finances. The first one being constitutional alignment. One, constitutional alignment. Constitutional alignment. Enacted to align public financial management with the requirements of the Constitution of Kenya, the Act provides the legal basis for operationalization of constitutional principles related to public finance, such as transparency, accountability, equity, and public participation. So this act is to mean that the act translates the broad mandates of the Constitution into specific legal obligations and procedures for managing public funds. So that's the first contribution. The second contribution of the PFM Act in management of public finances is comprehensive legal framework. Legal framework. Comprehensive legal framework. Now, the Act provides a single comprehensive legal framework that covers all aspects of public financial management, from planning and budgeting to expenditure management to accounting to reporting and even oversight. And before the PMF Act, various pieces of legislation governed different aspects of public finances, leading to potential inconsistencies and gaps. So the Act consolidated and modernized these laws, providing a more coherent and unified system. 3, defining roles and responsibilities. Define roles and responsibilities. Defining roles and responsibilities. The PFM Act clearly defines the roles and responsibilities of various institutions and officers involved in public financial management at both the national and also the county levels, which includes the National Treasury, the Cabinet Secretary for the National Treasury, the Controller of Budget, the Auditor General, the county treasuries, the accounting officers, and so on. And that clarity is essential for effective coordination, accountability, and the prevention of overlaps or gaps in different mandates. The fourth relevance or contribution is enhancing transparency and accountability. Enhancing transparency and accountability. This act enhances transparency and accountability. The act introduces stringent requirements for transparency and accountability in the management of public finances. It mandates the publication of key financial reports, including budget estimates, debt reports, financial statements, which makes information accessible to the public, and that enhances scrutiny. It also establishes mechanisms for legislative oversight by Parliament and county assemblies, empowering them to hold the executive accountable for financial management. That is the fourth contribution. Now, the fifth contribution of PFM Act in management of public finances is strengthening budgetary processes. Strengthens budgetary processes. The Act provides detailed procedures for the preparation, approval, and implementation of budgets at both the levels of government, that is the national government level and the county level. It promotes the principle of sound financial planning, realistic revenue forecasting, and also alignment of expenditure with policy priorities. And the introduction of the medium-term expenditure framework, which is an approach, is reinforced by the Act's provisions. It is reinforced by the Act's provisions. Now, the sixth contribution is improving financial control and reporting. Improving financial control and reporting. Now, the PFM Act strengthens internal controls and financial reporting standards within government entities. It also promotes the adoption of internationally recognized accounting standards to ensure the quality and the comparability of financial information. The Act also provides the legal basis for the operation of integrated financial management information systems like the IFMIS. That is the sixth contribution. Contribution number 7 is regulating borrowing and guarantees. Regulating borrowing and guarantees. The Act provides a legal framework for the national government's borrowing activities and the issuance of loan guarantees. It also emphasizes prudence and sustainability. The Act sets out conditions and reporting requirements for incurring debt, linking it to parliamentary approval and debt sustainability objectives. That is the 7th contribution, regulating borrowing and guarantees. 8, facilitates devolution. Facilitates devolution. The Act facilitates devolution. This is a key aspect of the PFM Act because it is a key aspect of the PFM Act's relevance, the role it plays in facilitating financial management under the devolved system of government. It provides the legal basis for the transfer of funds to county governments. It outlines their financial management responsibilities and also establishes the framework for intergovernmental fiscal relations. 9, promoting fiscal responsibility. Promoting fiscal responsibility is another contribution of the PFM Act in public financial management. The Act enshrines principles of fiscal responsibility that guide financial management decisions, which encourages prudent and sustainable use of public resources for the benefit of both the current and future generations. So that's all, candidates, for the relevance of the Public Finance Management Act in the management of public finances. We started by saying that the PFM Act of 2012 stands as a cornerstone of public financial management in Kenya, serving as the principal legal framework that governs how public finances are managed at both the national and county government levels. Did also state that the PFM's Act relevance stems from several key contributions to the management of public resources, which include constitutional alignment, number 1, number 2, comprehensive legal framework, 3, defining roles and responsibilities, number 4, enhancing transparency and accountability, number 5, strengthening budgetary processes, number 6, improving financial control and reporting, number 8, regulating borrowing and guarantees, number 8, facilitating devolution, and lastly, promoting fiscal responsibility. Promoting fiscal responsibility. Now, in conclusion, candidates, it's important to note that the PFM Act is the bedrock upon which sound public financial management in Kenya is built. It is the bedrock upon which sound public financial management in Kenya is built. It provides the necessary legal authority, structure, and processes to ensure that public funds are managed in a manner that is transparent, accountable, efficient, and supports the country's development objectives, and so on. So it's effective implementation. The effective implementation of the PFM Act is crucial for enhancing governance, improving service delivery, and maintaining macroeconomic stability. That's all. Thank you. We will meet in our next session where we continue to learn more in relation to public financial management. Bye-bye.